Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Guys, I'm going to bring you some of the news that's going on right now. Some of it's quite important because you're going to have to make some decisions. First thing we've got here is the new Forge Pass Season 7. So it literally kicks off right now. Kicks off today. And it's got Bolster Set, which is probably the best set for any Forge Pass that you can get. Okay, on the free-to-play, I'm going to be doing my daily quests every day. Yeah, this bolster set is absolutely god tier right the way through the game. So I'm pretty excited about that. Saying here, blah, blah, blah. It's just going to give you a whole bunch of rewards. If you get the gold pass and spend money on it, you get more stuff. Yeah, fine. Up to you on that one. I think in terms of the gold pass versus not the gold pass, I mean, the gold pass is, what, $19.99 for me. It's actually pretty decent value. It's actually kind of decent value for this particular set because the set's so good. Plus, you get some decent stuff along the way. But that's up to you if you're going to spend or not. I'm pretty sure as well you cannot get the level 50 reward unless you've got the gold pass. I think. You can definitely get to level 50 without the gold pass, by the way. But I think you need the gold pass to be able to get this kind of like 6-star legendary stuff at the end. But I've not done a Forge Pass in a while, so I could be wrong on that. But certainly on the free-to-play, I'm going to be smashing out as many levels as I can. The challenges are all pretty easy. Just got to find the ways to do it. And the set is really, really good. Basically, the set is shield set, but you get a protected buff. It's just, that's so much better. It's so much better for all content to have that protected buff. So, yeah, and shield set, whether you're new or late, is actually like a god tier set. So definitely worth putting the effort in on that one. The other thing that's popped up this morning here, this is brand new news. The end of winter events. No, it's not what I was thinking about. Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. End of winter events. There's been a couple of end of winter event news things. Ronda's kind of come to an end. So it might mean that we get one of those new starter legendaries, maybe, coming up soon. But anyway, end of winter events. So as a great activity for the end of winter, they're going to do a Shardpool event. Great! Where's your imagination? Honestly, every event is a Shardpool event. Oh, my Lord. Every event. Anyway, this is one of these. If you get a legendary, you get one free. If you get a legendary, you get one free. It's kind of a fun event. You will see a load of people posting up on your Discord groups or your Facebook groups or in Twitter or whatever. It's like, wow, look at my double pull. And yeah, of course, they're the happy people. They're going to post that stuff. There's at least 100 other people for every one that posts that is sad about this event. Just bear that in mind. But it is cool if you do get an extra legendary. It is based on ancient shards here. So you summon a legendary from an ancient, you get an extra one for free. For free, it says. Bear in mind, guys, we've got a 2x event coming this Friday, if it all falls to plan, on Ancient Shards. So the king of free-to-play himself, Eobard, he saved up, I think he's got like 60 or 70 Ancients since we started doing the free-to-play challenge. I think he is waiting for the weekend, for the 2x. The reason why that would be the case, it's not just about legendaries here. When you pull Ancient Shards over the weekend when there's a 2x chance to get legendaries, there's also a 2x chance to get epics. Yeah, so you actually get a good window of time to pull good epics and legendaries. If you're a proper endgame player that's got, basically doesn't need an epic, like my main account, this event may be better for you than the weekend. So that's down to you what you prefer to do. But this one's more of the gamble, and if you hit well. Whereas the weekend's more of the steady Eddie, and you might get lucky. It's also worth calling out that we have not had a guaranteed legendary event on Ancients for a while. So I'll link this down below in case you want to check it out. But we monitor this on the website. Guaranteed summon events. The last few have been Void. Void. We've had Sacred, Void. So the last guaranteed on Ancients was 8th of November. We're now in what? End of Feb. And this was for an epic as well. So this wasn't even a legendary champion. The last guaranteed legendary from Ancients was Gothred. back in September. So we're really due one. We're really due one from Ancients, and I don't know when they're going to do it. Maybe they'll end up doing it after the weekend. So it's almost like bleed the shards, then we'll do the guaranteed, and we'll try and make as much cash as we can. So just bear that in mind as well. What else have we got going on here? So we've got Drop Fever events running as well. Ooh, this is actually big. Okay, this is big. Drop Fever events are actually quite cool. Yeah, and I like this. I like this word, Raid. Well done. We're going to get triple chances of specific gear. Triple. Yeah, not double. They're taking some feedback on at least. So we've got a triple chance to get specific gear over different times. So what we've got here, from this Wednesday through to Saturday, there's going to be triple chance to get regen gear. Ah, this is massive for my free-to-play. I will be sorting out my Finite team. I've literally done no runs of Finite on the free-to-play at all, other than doing like specific mission stuff I had to do. Regen gear is exactly what I need. And it's also it's the best gear set in the game if you're trying to build like solo type of champions. Or if you need faction war champions to stay alive, you just got like level 40 or 50s and they can't live. Yeah. Or if you're on like clan boss but you haven't got masteries yet, like regen gear is so diverse, it's so good. And yeah, this is definitely a worthwhile set to get excited about. So regen gear from Wednesday. They then got, what they got? Accessories to Sylvan Watchers for Spider going through from Saturday until Sunday, so over the weekend. Obviously, that's just dependent on what you need, but most people probably are shorter of Sylvan Watchers than other stuff, so that's fair. Certainly on my main account, my Sylvan Watchers is useless, so that's definitely worth me putting some time in for that. And then after that, what we got here, oh, they've done Dark Elves for spiders. Weird. They're doing a back-to-back spider thing. Shame they're not doing like any of the other dungeons, honestly. We would love to have seen some, what do you call it? Refresh? No, it's not refresh. What's the one from the Ice Golem called? My brain is not waking up with me today. Reflex, not refresh, reflex. We would have loved to have seen some reflex in the mix. We would have loved to have seen, I guess, really, it's just speed here, isn't it? Honestly, nothing else really stands out there anymore because there's just so many gear sets in the game. Life's still early, but otherwise, yeah. But yeah, we would love to have seen some reflex in the mix as well. But still, end of winter, there's some interesting stuff going on. We've also prepared lots of interesting offers. Don't forget to check out the shop. Thank you. Thank you, Raid, for continuing with the interesting offers from the shop. Anyway, guys, I've been Hell Hades. I'll see you later.